Good morning, everybody. Crispin Sandford here. Was getting to school with my daughter on time, dropping her off on time. I'm normally early, pretty early. And, you know, today though, you know, I was trying to be more on time, less really early. But, you know, Elizabeth wanted a cookie and we stopped at Starbucks. And there was a huge line for cars going in. It was almost to the street, so I pulled into a spot, got out. Elizabeth wanted to come too, so we went in together. And the line was kind of slow there, as it normally is when they've got heavy traffic. But you know what? I went in anyway. I stayed in line. We got Elizabeth a cookie. We got back into the car. And, you know, all of a sudden now we're running a little bit behind. I made it just on time, right in the correct window. That's good. But then, as I was getting in my car, relieved that I got there on time, I realized, you know, that's just one of those examples of something you should be doing anyway. Doing what you're supposed to. And I thought, man, what a great subject for a topical YouTube video, and decided to create a show. Richard Reich, my word, it's been such a long time since I've seen you. My word, it's got to be decades. I mean, literally decades. See you online, but in person, I haven't seen you forever. I hope you're enjoying my first episode of doing the things you're supposed to, because, you know, it's amusing. You know, this guy, he went on red. That's not one of the things you're supposed to be doing. Richard, what's up? Well, I am doing good. I'm excited. I've dropped off my daughter. I've been working on my business last couple of weeks. Exclusively. Been doing a lot of that. Non-exclusively, but now I'm exclusively working on my business. And also enjoying making these videos live. What have you been up to? Perhaps I should bring you on the camera. I'm going to bring you on the camera. If you say yes, I'll bring you on the camera. If you say no, I won't. Waiting for your message. But yeah. So as I was saying, being on time is one of those things that you're supposed to be, right? It's one of those things that you have to do. Okay, no camera. It's one of those things that you're supposed to do. And people get super satisfied. I mean, I have myself, I have to confess, when I do things that I'm supposed to be doing. If I do the dishes and my wife's upset, what do you think, Richard? Is that something that you found yourself doing? You get super pleased, you make the argument, look, you know, I did the dishes, I tidied up. That's one of the things you're supposed to do. They're both things you're supposed to do. Anyway, I thought that there will be an endless supply of content, of opportunities to talk about things you're supposed to do. So you're always on time. I know, I'm like literally always on time. If anything, I'm early. And you know, it's super annoying when people, it's one of those examples of when people are late and traffic. What do you mean traffic? Like, that's one of the factors that you're supposed to include in your consideration for going somewhere in order to be on time, right? Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I wrong or am I just right? Like, it's beyond lame. I mean, I normally let it go, but you know, if I didn't, I'd be well within my rights. You know, the excuses, it's just unbelievable. We don't have traffic to deal with. Sharon Beam. What's up, Sharon Beam? It's good to see you. I'm sure you can relate. This is my show, it's my first episode, doing things you're supposed to. I took my daughter to school, and even though we got a little held up at Starbucks, we made it, we were on time. And I was a little bit pleased with myself that I made it on time, and then I realized that is just one of those things that you're supposed to do. Hi, nice to get a hi from you. Hey, Jenny Palmer. Gosh, I haven't seen you probably since a coffee shop in in Hollywood. I think you're all the way in Australia, or maybe you went somewhere else. I think I may have read something about you being somewhere else. Do you agree, Jenny? Do you agree, Sharon, that people should not be so self-satisfied when they do the things that they should be doing? I know that today I talked about being on time, being pleased, because I'm normally early, very often very early, and I thought, gosh, I get super annoyed. I mean, I've done it myself. I've done things that I'm supposed to do, and then I take satisfaction from doing things that I'm supposed to do, and it's really unnecessary, because it's just one of those things you're supposed to do. All right, that's enough from me. Good episode. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, suggest things that you think are things people are supposed to do, and they're super self-satisfied when they do them, and they really don't need to be. Pleased, yes, accomplished, you did it, but it really is something you're supposed to do. Let me know what you think are some of the things you're supposed to be doing anyway. All right, guys, that's it from me. Have a wonderful day. I will see you anon, and take care.